welcome to Art Tech Talk episode 4. Thank you so much for all the feedback you have given. We really appreciate that. And you can always leave your feedback at Art TV Facebook page and also on their YouTube channel. We warmly welcome all the feedback, and today I'm joined with Tilina. So, Tilina, what's happening in the tech industry?
Yeah, the Tesla new update is coming, yeah?
Yeah, so if you own a Tesla, if you're lucky enough to own a Tesla car, I think they are releasing the update 8.
Yes.
So that will, this is a question I always have. So this update, especially they say they are bringing the basically automatic driving capabilities, they are upgrading it because they have a beta release on their old version of the software. Now with the new software coming in, they said it made it 3 times more safer than someone else driving a car.
Yes, Kalinga. So what they're saying is it's not 100% automatic autopilot thing as the name stands, but it's the car can like safely follow a car and change lanes safely.
So basically, for this car to operate, one thing you really need is the lane divider. So what you see in the lane markings. So if you're, I think even in Sri Lanka, if you put it to the highway, and if you use it, I think it will be because that's properly done. Yeah. But in other roads, I'm not sure because there's sometimes the road lanes are not clear and it's not clearly visible at times. But always, I mean, all the demos I've seen on their cars, it always warns you when it can't, determine a road sign. You always beep you, like prompt you to, hold the wheel. And there's like couple of accidents actually happen. I think Tesla, most of the time, most of the investigations they did, they said most of them are driver errors.
Yes. One driver was like falling asleep and some other one was using their phone. That kind of accidents was happening.
Yeah. So the previous generation, like the current generation of the software before the new update comes in, it was actually using the camera more often than the radar sensor that the car has around the car. And they said now with the new update, they're using that radar sensors as well. So it make it much safer, and the car has more, like the feedback in terms of where it is and all that. And I think with the recent cars, even the most cheaper cars now has automatic braking, like even in your driving nowadays, like today when we were coming in a Uber, and and then the taxi guy was like complaining about the traffic and how like he was driving a manual, so it was really difficult, right? So when these kind of things comes in, it makes your life much easier.
Yes, driving is going to be very easy in the future.
Yeah, I mean, like it's already is. I mean, like if you have lucky to have a new car, I think it has automatic braking when someone jumps in front, because I always notice that when someone cut me off with the car brakes, and even on the traffic, with that you don't even have to put your foot on the brake. You can just take it off. Yes. And then the car stays there, and unless the line start moving, unless you press on the gas pedal, it won't move. So I think day by day driving make our lives much safer, I guess.
Yeah, then again, Kalinga, the problem is, see, in Tesla also in version 7, they had a huge vulnerability. So this Chinese tech firm found it. It's not very easy to like replicate, but if you are in a vulnerable Wi-Fi network and you are using the browser, then you can get into the system. So they were able to like unlock the car and use the brakes when the car is moving. So, but Tesla like came up and did a release in like 10 days and fixed it. But still, there's that kind of fact also, right?
So now the cars are mostly driven by electronics than anything else. Back in the day, it's so used to be, it's all hardware, just the engine, you have the gearbox, and you have some wiring running for the lights. But apart from that, it's all human driving, right? Now it's all aided driving. That means even the cars and I fly by wire. Basically, when you're putting your foot on the gas pedal, the accelerator, it's actually like pressing a small like what do you call a button. So that's actually driving the engine. You don't have any linkage now. Earlier days, yes, used to be a cable running, it goes to your carburetor, and nowadays all electronic. And I think that's one of the reason you are putting so much trust on electronics nowadays. And it's like a computer. You have to do your software updates, install this. What if it crashes? So how does it? I mean, like electric cars is the future, I think.
Yeah, definitely, because oil is not going to last long.
Yeah. So I think with solar power systems coming in, making it more cheaper, and we have plug-in hybrid cars where you can plug it in. So I think
The main problem is calling batteries, right? So battery technology need to be improved.
I think that's one of the things I love about Tesla, because they release all their patents to anyone to use. Even the manufacturers can use it because they didn't keep it to themselves, and they came up with the Powerwall, which is like a battery for your home. So if you have a solar system now, with the solar system, the problem right now is like the grid connected solar system that normally people would install their house. When the power goes like till you're in the dark, even though you have solar
You
system.
have to use the main grid, right?
So it's a main grid dependent system. The only thing is that your the electricity bill get reduced because they are putting the power back to the grid, and when you're using it in the night, so that get reduced from the whatever you're given during the daytime. But if you install this one of those Tesla Powerwall or a battery solution, you can be off the grid as well.
Yeah, but the problem is batteries are very expensive right now.
Yeah. Not quite. I mean, like in terms of Tesla battery, it costs a lot, but I think it's properly done. It'll last you at least 10 years. So if
You might be able to cover the cost, right?
you might, I mean, like with the gas prices going up, with the electricity bills going up, I think you should be able to. If you like to know about more cars, electronic stuff, let us know and on the feedback. So we should be able to, like talk to you about these things. So let's go to a break and see you after this break.